Hi everyone, this is KD9FMJ, and today what I want to do is take my battery, my Bioenno battery that was in a small ammo case that has been very good for me on my portable operation, but fine-tune it and make it a little bit more fun by installing some of these components such as a voltmeter, and I do want to have a charging port for tablets and fans and everything else while I'm working portable, and as the bits and parts, and I want to move it into a bigger ammo case. So as in all projects hams do, we have a tendency to buy more equipment than we actually use. I ordered 2 different ammo cases off of Amazon in 2 different sizes, and I can put the sizes in the comment section. But I'm not sure as of yet which one that I want to put my Bioenno into. It's the 25 amp hour, and I have the solar charge controller on top of it right now, and this is all I've been using so far. So if we can get it into one of these, this is going to be more easily accessible and usable out in the field, especially when it's raining. So in order to do this, I needed to contact my good friend Gary, KD9FMJ, who says the first thing that I have to do is sketch what I want to do and what my components are. So basically, we'll go over this in a fashion. I ordered these off of eBay. They look like they were 3D printed. And I want my power poles to come out of the side. They had some other ones with screw-on backs, but those were unavailable for a long time, so I wanted to get this job done, so I went ahead and got these 2. So these are going to stick out the side. One is going to be for my solar panel power poles to come into the ammo case, and the other one will be for the power to the radio to come out, or the power to anything else I would like it to run off of, but right now it's for radio. The other 2 things, as I had stated before, that I did want, since I am running usually portable camping, at least I can have this to charge my phone. I also a lot of times use a USB powered fan just to keep a lot of the mosquitoes away, so that would be nice. And the little voltmeter, I like this because it looks like little racing gears kind of coming around. So that's basically all I want to do. And then I really didn't want to mess too much with cutting apart the power that comes out of the Bioenno. As you can see, it's comes like this from Bioenno, and this is actually for a wall charger, or how I plug in for going solar. But I really didn't want to cut apart these wires. This is nice in case I want to use this battery for something else. So Gary, KD9FMJ, advised me to grab one of my, it's upside down, one of my rig runners that wasn't really doing anything right now because I tore apart something else that I had for a Go box. So in this way, we can use all the components for this. So let's get started and see how this works. Okay, so I had bought 3 different hole saws. One, actually, the one in 3/16 came from Quicksilver, which they said works with all of their little circular gauges. So I did buy that, but before we did anything in the ammo box that can never be undone, Gary KD9FMJ just said to me that we should test it in something plastic, so we used a bleach bottle. As you can see, I had a 1 1/8, a 1 inch, and a 1 3/16. The 1 3/16 works the best for those gauges without any play. Then I was concerned about the power pole one, so we tried both of them. The 1 1/8 had too much play, and the 1 inch works perfect. So let's go drill that ammo box. Okay, as you can see, we went ahead and we drilled the 1 3/16 on the top because that's I want to be able to see my meter. When I operate, I usually have this on the ground, either next to the picnic table or next to my back of my car where I have, so at least now I can watch my voltage. And then we drilled the smaller ones on the side and some holes for putting in the screw. So let's get to putting this together. KD9FMJ here with the finished product. I have my light on my recorder so I can try to show you what we have going on here. So these were the 3D printed brackets with the Anderson power poles coming through that we drilled a hole for and have mounted. As you can see, if I can get them in here. What I decided when I planned this is I wanted the one bracket higher because that's the solar panel, and the other one is lower, and that goes to the radio. For me, to keep it situated, I know that the sun is higher in the sky, so that's the solar panel, and the radio is on the earth, so I brought that down. I will also label those here after I shoot the video. Going on top, we have the voltmeter and the USB port with the charger. So I like those on top because when I operate, this is usually on the ground and I'm sitting in a chair, and that way I can look down and I can see what I have going on and plug in any kind of accessories, or sometimes the phone if I am trying to work and put spots on the air. So let's take a look inside. So what we have here is those meters and the USB, and you can see these have like a ring bolt around there. And so that is what we went ahead and did, is we wired to my spare rig runner that I had lying around. It's loose right now. It probably in the future I will Velcro it to the side of the battery, but right now it's a 5-port, and I think I can get away with a 4-port, unless maybe I might want to put some LED lights in here, but that would be in the future. Also, here is the connection to the Bioenno. I will unplug that when I am not using it, because this is also the battery. I can also charge it, the Bioenno, in the wall, in a wall socket. So basically, what I have going on down here are those 3D printed brackets that I showed you earlier. What I went ahead and did is I have a roll pin after I mounted these with just some small screws and some bolts and washer. I put a roll pin through there because if you've ever paid attention to the power pole, you can see it has a hole right there. So basically the roll pin keeps the power poles from pulling back out or being pushed back in, keeps them secure. So basically that's what those are, and like I said, I did order those on eBay. And then lastly, I like a little bit of space because this is all my radio wire, and so that keeps it all nice there, and it's ready for me to, when I deploy at a park or being outdoors, and it keeps everything tucked away and nice. The reason why, like I said, I wanted to do this at one of the last parks I had operated at, I got a rainstorm that came through, And with my old ammo box that you saw, everything was wide open, and you're trying to keep as much stuff as you can protected. So hopefully now this in the future will keep everything self-contained, and I'm pretty excited about it. Can't wait to get out and deploy. So this is KD9FMJ and KD9FML. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much.